majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, we have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
Quick throw, the catch is made. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's an option look. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback in the clear. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Southern California. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Went after, up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Looking to throw it deep. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And the ball to the ground. The offense recovers the fumble.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. 2nd down and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Game sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They're setting out to try the PAT. And there's the point after. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
2nd down after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going to take off here. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. And the Trojans come to the line to run the hurry-up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Offense is back out there. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. No huddle here for the offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
And the Tigers line up with a 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. Here's the point after attempt. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And they'll give it to the back. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the Trojans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Try to run it with the option. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense. Enough for a 1st down.
It's a 1st down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Brown. Breaking free at midfield. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made at the 32.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense will make the stop, but it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He missed it. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Ball handed off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. The Tigers come to the line in a hurry-up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Running past the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Crosses the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And looking to throw now on first down. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Offense getting set. It's second down. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Clemson offense is back out there. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way,
he'll take a deep shot. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, looking to scramble. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play. Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson. And now here comes the point after attempt. The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after the completion. Here's the 2nd down play.
well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Grab near the sticks. It's Presley. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback keeps the football. Got the first down, now looking for more. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. First and goal. Good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. Plenty of time back there in the pocket. He's going to throw to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Here's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now it's 2nd down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And that game will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to try to use his legs here. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense, who's short of the 1st down marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short game.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Tennessee offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Quarterback looking to scramble. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, SC. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of a half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down. We're going to throw the football. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So second down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And now another deep ball here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way. Look at that. He's still going. Tackled after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the returner forced out at the 11. That's where they'll start this drive. Back up. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Trying to create outside the pocket now. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
I'll say this. This defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
Breaks loose at the 15. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Solid run. They'll bring him down to the 28-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that previous play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Gets into space at the 50. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
Now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
They'll test the right side here. A change of direction. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in. But an excellent run. The Tigers line it up with first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! Still no answer for this offense. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner choosing to field this one. Oh, and he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took him to the house. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
Okay, ready? Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught on the outside. It's Presley. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry up. Or it's snapped to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming up, second down and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Game moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. Touchdown, Trojans. This offense really clicking. Sam Van Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
Man, let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. Very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Clemson offense will take over first and 10. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Wait a second. You're backed up inside your own 5-yard line, and you go with an empty set? It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It backfires here. I think that's a questionable play call, and it costs you 2 points.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They're going to run it here. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. And the Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff. Here comes the jet sweep. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The Sox were able to bring him down quickly. Not going to be easy here. Backed up. A long way to go for a 1st down. Receiver in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. The Tigers will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Motion now from the tight end. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Brings up second down. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Clemson 49, USC 28.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he'll set up to throw. And he slings this pass over the middle. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
He's going to take another shot right here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
They'll run it here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a deep completion. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Tigers will line up to kick it away. First punt of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Trojans will crank up the tempo. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. And that will pick up the first down. A spot of at 38.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go. Maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Southern California. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the Clemson offense will take over 1st and
10. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Takes the handoff again. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. And the Tigers come up to the line in a hurry-up. Handoff to the right side. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Tigers will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Tigers will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First down here for this offense. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. Offense in hurry-up mode.
I just love to see positive yards here on this opening play of this drive because it can get you into a rhythm. Let's face it, you're down by 8. You need yards, you need rhythm. Field goals are not going to help you. They need a touchdown and that 2-point conversion.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Contact as he let the ball go. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance.